guys, it's Kayleigh. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a festival makeup look. It's going to be really cool. I'm so excited to bring this one to you guys. This is definitely one of my most favorite looks, and I love the way it turned out, so hopefully you guys do too. Guess what? Nico, my cat, he hung out with me the entire video. I was really surprised. He was sleeping on my love seat the whole time. He's so cute. What you guys saw me just doing was putting marula oil on my face. I like to let that sink in while I do my eye makeup. It just helps to provide more hydration for my dry skin. So I'm priming my eyes right now with the Stay Don't Stray from Benefit Cosmetics in light medium. Then I'm going in with my eyeshadows. This is a very light matte shade that I'm working from the lash line all the way up to the brow bone, just to get a nice lighter base going. And this is from the Coastal Scents Reveal 2 palette. This is the only palette I'll be using for the eyeshadows today. So we're gonna work on a very dramatic cut crease for this look. It is a little bit more difficult than usual to create this cut crease look because I don't actually have a really nice crease to work with since my eyelid kind of folds over itself. So what I'm doing is actually applying this like rosy, lighter pink matte shade first, building that into like the brow bone area. So you just kind of want to go above where your actual hooded crease is and just work this on that brow bone till it is nice and blended out. You can leave like a tiny little bit of space between, you know, this shade and the brow, so that way you can like put a little highlight there if you need to. So then I'm working in a darker maroon shade with a very fine pointed brush, putting this now into the place where I want the crease, the new crease to be. So I'm just drawing a line, winging it out at the outer corners and then bringing it into the inner corners, just kind of creating like a little swoop. Go ahead and blend this out with a smudge brush very lightly. You don't want to bring it all the way up because you got to remember that you want your darkest shades to be in that new crease, and then they get lighter and lighter as they go up towards the brow bone. I am now working a darker purple into the outer corner of our new crease. Again, just with a really tiny fine pointed brush, smudging it out again, making sure to blend the edges. So once you're finished with that, then you can lay down a cream pencil. This is from Catrice Cosmetics. It's just in like a shimmery champagne kind of color. I'm just putting this down first right under that crease we made from inner to outer corner as something sticky that the glitter can sit on. And so for the glitter, I used NYX Cosmetics Glitter on the Go. It's in Disco Ball. It's literally just like silver glitter powder. I sprayed a flat brush with a little bit of water or like setting powder, whatever you have, and then dip it into the powder, and then you can just gently pat it on top of the pencil that you laid down, and it should stick really well. Again, just working this from the inner to outer corner of the wing. You don't want to bring it too far down. To darken things up even further, I went in with the Makeup Geek Full Spectrum Eyeliner Pencil in Plumeria so that there's a harsh contrast, because the harsher the contrast between that glitter and that darker shade, the more it's gonna really, really stand out and look like a dramatic cut crease. I basically put this literally right above that glitter liner, but not too far up because you don't want to cover all of that awesome blending that we did. So once you lay that down, blend that out slightly, and then I just set that with a little bit more of that darker purple plum shade and did a little bit more blending, and then you are finished with all of that crease stuff. I created a winged eyeliner with my Starlux Pro Luxe Longwear liquid eyeliner pen. This one's really good. I wanted to make this very, very exaggerated, so I pulled this winged liner all the way out to where I put the end of the eyeshadows. That way it all kind of connects and then comes back in towards the inner corner. For the lashes, I used e.l.f. Luxe lashes in Flirtatious. I do really like these e.l.f. lashes. They're so cheap and they look so glam, but you cannot just like simply put them on. You absolutely have to curl them once they're on. Otherwise, I feel like they stick straight out. So make sure you give those a good curl for like 7 to 10 seconds with a lash curler, and then they're like perfect. Boots number 7 Airbrush Away Primer. This was my first time using it, and I really like the way it felt. It gives like a soft focus effect, and it's supposed to help your pores and lines on your face disappear. Makeup Forever Ultra HD in R330 with a Per Cosmetics blending sponge. I just dampened the sponge and then I patted this all into my skin. For concealer, I used the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. I thought I had picked up light from my collection, but I accidentally picked medium, so it was a little more of like a darker yellow, and I was not happy with that, so I had to go in with a lighter concealer. I used from my 16 Color Pro Concealer Palette by Measurable Difference, the shade Cream, and I worked that on over top, right under the eyes, down the bridge of the nose, center of the forehead, cupid's bow, and chin. And then I wanted to do a cream contour, so from the same little palette, I used the shade Toffee Caramel, and I worked that through the cheekbones, up into the temple area, along the hairline of the outer corners of the forehead, a little bit down the bridge, or not the bridge, the sides of my nose and the tip of my nose. And then I also put this along my jawline and a little bit on the tip of my chin, just to give some more dimension to my face. Blended all this in by using patting motions with my Per Cosmetics blending sponge. And after that, I set the concealer in place with one of my most favorite powders. This is the Honest Beauty Invisible Blurring Powder, which, by the way, I noticed that they don't sell this on Ulta anymore, so you actually have to go to the Honest Beauty website to pick this up, which kind of sucks. But yeah, I love this stuff. It does a great job of setting things in place, mattifying them without drying me out and without looking cakey, so I feel like I use it a lot. And I've also been liking to make my contour line sharper by putting this right underneath it. As my bronzer today, I went in with the number 7 bronzer. Somebody please tell me how to say this in the comments. It's in Caramel. I worked this on the cheekbones and then also up through the hairline, a little bit on the jawline and tip of the nose. As my blush, I did the e.l.f. Cosmetics Total Face Palette. I used the peachy shade. It's on the bottom left, and I put this basically on the outer corners of my cheekbones, working it back towards the hairline. Pixie Glowy Powder in Santorini Sunset. It's like this beautiful peachy gold. Maybelline The Falsies Push Up Angel Mascara to blend my natural lashes into the faux e.l.f. Cosmetics Flirtatious lashes. And then for that lower lash line, so easy. All you have to do is bring through that first like rosy matte shade that we had used in the crease, blend it down pretty far, and then work the darkest shade that we had used, like a darker plum purple, just where the lashes grow from inner to outer corner. And make sure that all of this connects up into the top lash line eyeshadows. Don't forget that, because you got to make it all, you know, kind of come together. So once you're finished with that, then you can do a little bit of mascara on the lower lashes. I'm using the same mascara. Seriously, guys, this is like the best drugstore mascara ever because it makes it seem like I have the longest lower lashes ever. Turns out that my camera did not record this footage, so I had to re-record it, and I was like totally out of focus the whole time, so I apologize. But all I did for the lips was used GERARD Cosmetics lip pencil in Underworld. Is that what it is? Underworld. It rubbed off. Oh yeah, right there. Underground, not Underworld. And then right in the center of my lips, I used the GERARD Cosmetics Supreme Lip Cream in Wonderland. I put that on and then just kind of blotted it out with my fingertip. And I liked the dimension that it gave on my lips, how it was like lighter in the center. I finished with a little bit of the new GERARD Cosmetics Slay All Day setting spray in Watermelon, which smells so good. It's my favorite GERARD Cosmetics setting spray now. They have really good flavors. Or scents, not flavors, not supposed to eat it. They have really good scents, and that one is by far the best. You gotta smell it, it's so good. As for the hair, I know this is just a makeup tutorial, but I just wanted to throw this in there. I randomly pulled these flowers out from like a vase I had in my kitchen. I got it like at, I don't know, the dollar store or something like that, just fake flowers. Popped them into my hair with some bobby pins, pulled my bangs back, and then I curled my ends with a Numi clipless curling wand. And yes, I do have my Luxy hair extensions in. They're in Chestnut Ombre. I do have a coupon code for you guys if you are interested in getting a pair of Luxy hair extensions, and I will link it down below. But that's it for the whole entire look. I just sprayed everything in place. And yeah, hopefully you guys like this one. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like down below. That would really help me out. And also, if you haven't already, you can subscribe to my channel for more videos. I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If you are not getting notifications, it's because you didn't click the bell next to subscribe next to my name. So you have to click that bell. That way you know every time I upload. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.